sorry to suddenly contact you, Clara. I'm sorry, but who is it? Are you sure that you're talking to the right person? Of course I am. You're Clara, right? Well, that's my name. Who are you anyway? Oh, I should have introduced myself first. My name is Violet. I'm sorry, I can't remember you. Do I know you? No, this is the first time I've contacted you. That's why I said I was sorry for texting you out of the blue. Oh, yeah, I remember that. How can I help you then? You are pregnant, aren't you? How did you find out about that? If you're a salesperson for a company that sells baby-related products, I must say that I don't need them. Well, for your information, I'm not a salesperson. Then what do you want from me? I don't know you, and you just texted me out of the blue. It's quite scary, you know. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, I'm Damien's ex-girlfriend. Seriously? Yes. Before you and Damien got together, we were together for 3 years. We had a pretty intense relationship. Oh, I see. I know it's none of my business, but... So what does an ex-girlfriend want from me? I want to report something to you. What is it? I'm now Damien's current girlfriend. Surprising report, right? I don't get it. I told you. I'm Damien's girlfriend now. Who else would it be? Well, Damien is married to me, so there must be some sort of misunderstanding here. I know that you're married to Damien. It's impossible for you to be his girlfriend then. That's why I texted you. I want you to divorce him. Huh? I got back together with Damien, so I want you out of our life. He can't have 2 wives. Damien doesn't love you anymore, you know, because he's crazy about me now. What are you talking about? We're going to have a baby soon. Are you trying to destroy our family? Since you got pregnant, I heard you haven't taken care of Damien at all. I feel sorry for him. What do you mean? Who told you that? You quit your job and just hanging around at home? You don't even do the house chores. Damien said that he's fed up with you. He also said that he didn't find you attractive as a woman anymore. That's when he met me again by chance. He said that if he were to get married, he would marry me instead of you. I think it's because I'm very attractive. Did Damien tell you all that? That's a lie, isn't it? I'm not lying. Damien doesn't even want to talk to you anymore, so he asked me to talk to you directly. That's how I got your number. I can't believe it. It just doesn't make any sense that Damien refused to talk to me directly. What's wrong? Are you mad at me? You scare me. I probably don't need to tell you this, but I quit my job because the doctor told me that I need more rest for the sake of my baby. Of course, Damien agreed to that. For the baby's sake, huh? Anything else? That's why I couldn't do house chores. I wasn't just hanging around. The doctor told me not to move more than the bare minimum. He said it will harm the baby. Damien went to the hospital with me, so he was there when the doctor explained about that. I thought you knew that. But pregnancy is not a disease, you know. The doctor might have told you not to move around too much, but you just didn't want to work or do your chores, didn't you? You're being lazy. How can you say such a thing when you're a woman too? Who knows that you may end up in the same way too? If I were you, I would never skip housework just because I'm pregnant. I will do my best for my husband. Even now, I'm working hard taking care of the house and Damien too. What do you mean by that? Oh, I'm pregnant with his child too. No kidding. That's why I want you to divorce Damien as soon as possible. I want to get officially married and give birth to the baby. After that, I'll live happily ever after in that big house with my baby and Damien. That's just unbelievable. Anyway, I understand what's going on. That's all I have to say. I'm glad that you finally understood. It's natural for Damien to be disgusted by a selfish wife like you. I can understand that. Then, for his sake and for the sake of the child, please file for divorce quickly. I'm due to give birth next week, and I'm not in a position to go through the formalities right now. Please wait a little longer until things settle down after my baby is born. Well, it can't be helped. You really are good at using pregnancy as an excuse, aren't you, Clara? I think I'll use the same trick too and skip work. Anyway, I can't do it right now. I understand. Well then, please take care of the procedure right after your baby is born. I'll be waiting to hear from you. Clara, reply to me. Clara, are you there? Why don't you reply to me? Violet, I'm sorry for taking so long to reply. I've been so busy. Will you at least reply right away? Do you know how many times I contacted you? That's why I apologized. Taking care of a newborn baby is hard work. Are you really going to make excuses like that and not file for divorce? You promised me that you would file the divorce after the baby was born, didn't you? Yes, I've decided to get a divorce. I see. Then please file the divorce papers as soon as possible. I can't wait any longer. By the way, just to confirm, are you guys really dating each other? Are you doubting me? This picture was taken the other day when we went to the local church together. We prayed for a safe delivery for my baby together. See? Now you know that I'm not lying, right? I see. The second one is a commemorative shot taken after we went for shopping for baby-related goods. I was so happy that Damon was so kind to me that day. Lovey-dovey couple, aren't we? Yes. Thanks for the definitive proof. It's perfect. Proof? What are you talking about? Proof of the affair. That's what I wanted. Just saying that you're pregnant with Damon's child is enough, but I need more proof. When your baby is born, we need to do a DNA test, so until then, I still have to wait for the proof. Why are you collecting proof? Did you think I was lying to you? No, I'm just trying to get alimony. Alimony? Isn't it obvious? You were having an affair with my husband, and that happened while I was pregnant. We didn't have an affair. We just got back together. I told you, Damon was my ex-boyfriend, didn't I? Are you nuts? Excuse me? Ex-girlfriend or not, if you have a relationship with a married man, it's adultery. And adultery comes at a price. Really? What's the price? Looks like you're an idiot that you don't even understand such a simple thing. How rude of you! I'm not an idiot, but I can't help it. Damon's gonna pay for the alimony. He loves me, so he won't let me pay. What are you talking about? You really don't get it, do you? What do you mean by that? Of course, I'm going to charge you alimony too. Why? Isn't alimony only between husband and wife? You can also claim alimony from the adulterous partner. I thought you are well aware about that. Well, I have no choice then. If I can be with Damon by doing that, I don't mind. I didn't expect you would accept it easily. Alimony is nothing. It's more beneficial for me if you divorce Damien. Are you kidding me? Of course not. Not only I'm able to get married to a talented person like Damien, But I'll also be able to live in that big house. Oh, I see. Then you can pay the alimony, right? Yes, I can. So just hurry up and get a divorce. I've finally made it this far, so there's no way I'm gonna give up. I'm thrilled. I understand. Then I'll go through the formalities. Since I was also able to obtain evidence of Damien's infidelity, I decided to proceed with the divorce. It seems that Violet is aiming for the big house that we are living in now. However, Violet doesn't seem to know the truth about this house and Damien. From here on, it's my turn to avenge Violet. Hey, Clara! Clara! Answer the phone! Come on! Gosh, you again? You finally replied to me. You need to explain everything to me. I have no idea what you are talking about. The amount of alimony. Is there something wrong with it? It's not right, is it? Why is it so high? $1 million for alimony is insane. There's no way I can pay for that. That's the standard fee for infidelity. Besides, you said it's fine because the benefits of me getting a divorce with Damien are greater, right? Huh? There's no way that this is the average amount for alimony. Why do you think so? If you do a little research, you'll find out. I didn't break any stuff, and you're demanding such a high amount. You're trying to rob me, aren't you? I would never do such a thing. It's really the average amount. Besides, you destroyed my marriage. That's... If you don't agree, let's go to court. I don't mind at all. If we do that, the company will find out. It can't be helped. I'll pay. If I marry Damien, even if I don't have any savings, I'll have a high household income. It won't be a problem. I'll also have my own house, so I'll be fine. I mean, if you are already divorced, can't you just get the heck out of the house? You know what? You keep pestering me to get a divorce quickly, but you haven't done any research, have you? What? I'm not moving out of this house. I think you misunderstood something. That house is in Damien's name, right? It's only natural that you would leave if you get divorced. Did Damien say that? He didn't say it clearly, but he said that it's where he lives. That means it's in his name, right? Well, we were a family, so I'm sure it's his house too. Unfortunately, it's not in Damien's name. I don't trust you. Then whose house is that? It's my parents' house. No kidding! My parents retired and moved to the countryside to start their own farm. We live there to take care of the house. Since our house is quite big, my relatives gather here during Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays to celebrate, so I can't let go of this house. No way! I'm not telling a lie. So, are you telling me that I can't live in that big house with Damien and our child? That's right. I've sent Damien's belongings to your house just now. You two should find a new house together soon. Oh no! But with Damien's high income, we can get ourselves a new house. Instead of just such a big, old-fashioned house, we'll build a nice modern house. Stylish house. Isn't it nice? Why do you think Damien has a high income? Huh? Because when we met again, he was driving a very nice car. And his business card said CEO as his title, so he must have started a successful business, right? That's amazing! Did you look at that business card carefully? What? The name of the company, his last name, and so on. Company name? Damien's last name? It wasn't his family name, right? Didn't you realize that? I don't remember, but his last name seems different anyway. I can't believe this. Looks like you noticed that at last. Damien is the successor of my father's company. Is that so? I didn't hear anything about that. The car he was driving was mine. It's my favorite car. No! You're lying! My hobby is to drive a nice car, so I had a sports car. But after I got pregnant, I came to the conclusion that a van will suit us better, so I sold that sports car. You sold it? Yes, it is difficult to put a baby in a sports car. I don't think I'll need it for a while from now on. But even though you're divorced, Damien is already the president. Then your father's company belongs to him. Besides, you and him will be splitting the common property, right? Give me half the money you've got from selling the sports car. Sorry, Violet. I must say that neither of them will be yours. Why? The sports car was purchased when I was single, so it isn't a joint property. Even if Damien is still the president, more than a majority of the shares are owned by my father and his subordinates. Moreover, Damien was voted out of his position as the president at the meeting of the board of directors. Well, he deserves that anyway. I can't believe this is really happening! And of course, in this divorce, I'm charging Damien for alimony and child support. I'm sure he'll be paying them from now on. Which means... As you can see, Damien is broke and unemployed. No! We're going to have a baby soon! I think it's good for both of you to cope with that together. Good luck. Clara, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do this. I apologize. So please don't ask me or Damien for alimony. Please, I beg you. Please don't be so silly. Think about what kind of humiliation I've been through. Why should I help you when you and Damien were the ones who caused this huge problem? But I don't have that much money, and I won't be able to live from now on if I need to pay for alimony. You just need to have Damien work harder, and you will also have to work after the baby's born. Oh no! I was supposed to be a happy housewife living in a big house. Welcome to reality, Violet. Will you somehow forgive me? Impossible. Please go through a lawyer for the rest. Now, if you'll excuse me. Thus, Violet was no longer able to get a big house or a high-income husband. With an unemployed husband joining her, she was forced to live in a small house. Damien's new job doesn't go well, that he's struggling to make ends meet. Violet returned to her day job right after giving birth, but it was not enough. She has to work at night to earn money for living expenses and the alimony. She is struggling every day while taking care of her newborn child. She totally deserves that. My name is Layla. My parents are divorced and I live with my dad, but a few years ago, he remarried. I wished for my dad's happiness. However, my stepmother, Harriet, often bullies me. I tried my best not to worry my dad, but the other day, Harriet finally did something unbelievable. Layla, it looks like I have to pay for your textbooks next time. Can you bring me about $2,000? I can pay the school myself, so you don't have to do that for me. Don't hesitate. I know that you're busy with your studies. I'll pay it on behalf of you. I don't want you to worry about other things. Just leave it to me, okay? Okay then. I'll withdraw the money today. Make sure you pay the school on time. Thank you in advance. Harriet, I was called by a teacher at school today. She said I have to pay $500 for the textbooks. You told me that it was $2,000. My teacher told me that I'm the only one who hasn't paid it yet. Could you explain what happened? What? That can't be true. Are you telling me that you lied about the amount? What about the payment then? School often needs money unexpectedly, you know. That's why I decided to keep $1,500 in advance. So you didn't pay for my textbooks after all? I gave you the money a long time ago. What's going on? Well, I was going to do it tomorrow. You can't do it tomorrow. It's long overdue. I said I'll do it tomorrow. I'll take care of it. Don't worry. I can't trust you anymore. You've been lying and trying to take advantage of me. I don't want to worry my dad, so I'm doing my best to keep my mouth shut. I won't keep quiet if you're stealing my money too. That's not true. I love you, Layla. I'm just trying to support you, okay? This time, it's my fault. I'll be careful from now on, so this will never happen. Okay then. Please definitely pay tomorrow and give me back the other $1,500. If you don't, I'll tell my dad. It's a lot of money for me. Yes, but your dad likes me, and that's why we're together. So it doesn't matter what you say to him since it won't make any change. He always thanked me for taking care of you. He has a lot of faith in me. Anyway, I worked very hard for school, so please make sure you make the payment tomorrow. Hey, you haven't paid yet. Come on. I already paid for the textbooks myself, so give me back the remaining money. Layla, I'm sorry. I forgot that I was going on a trip today and couldn't pay you. I need the money for my trip. I'll be in trouble if I don't have the money. Can you just lend me $2,000? That's impossible. That was your plan all along. You lied about paying my textbooks. That's disgusting. I would never lend you any money. Just pay me back, okay? Well, you're a very inconsiderate girl. All right then. We're mother and daughter anyway. I've always been good to you. What did you say? I know that you're not going to pay me back anyway. Forget it. I don't care anymore. I'll at least buy you some souvenirs. Well, see you then. Layla, I got a notice that my credit card can't be used due to insufficient balance. You stole $2,000 from my account without my permission, right? Do you know what you're doing? It's a crime to steal someone's money. Huh? I explained everything to my dad, and he took my side. He said that you were probably splurging on credit cards during your vacation anyway. He withdrew $2,000 from the account while you were gone and gave it back to me. Besides, how dare you accuse me of stealing? You were the one who stole from me. You told your dad about everything? I don't believe you. Stop lying because you're frustrated. It seems like you've been spending all the money my dad gave you to pay for my tuition and other stuff. You were just using me as some sort of ATM. My dad knows that too, and he's mad at you. He apologized to me even though he didn't do anything wrong. I feel sorry for him. That's not true. I was gonna pay you back later. It's just I forgot to tell you. Don't be so mean to me, Layla. I'm sorry, and I want you to convince your dad. You don't work, but you want to spend money you got from my dad and me. That's disgusting. I know that's the main reason why you got married to my dad. Dad said he's divorcing you. He's going to ask for his money back and alimony. Well, it's obvious anyway. From now on, you're going to have to work by yourself to pay back the money. Good luck with that. Layla, I just got a notice that my credit card can't be debited due to a low balance. What am I supposed to do now? I'm your mother. You're not going to abandon me, are you? Please, help me. After hearing my story, my dad immediately did some research and apologized to me. Then, he divorced Harriet. Harriet still contacts me to give her some money without telling my dad, but I ignore her. My dad told me that he loves me. Then, he gave Harriet a hard lecture. It seems that Harriet has no will to work. She seems to want to live as a parasite. But unfortunately, she has no relatives who want to support her. Hey, Nora. Are you reading my message? Don't ignore me. Hi, Ella. I've told you many times, private texts are prohibited during working hours. What are you talking about? You're a big jerk. It's okay because we're family. Anyway, I heard you're going on a business trip today. Yes, I am. I told you this morning, didn't I? It's an overnight stay, so I'll be back tomorrow. Of course you'll be back tomorrow. I feel sorry for Luke, coming home tired from work and his wife not being home. You've been married for 20 years now, so why don't you quit your job and dedicate to your family? Are you talking about that again? Can you please stop that kind of text during working hours? Every time I have a break, I end up replying to you, so I can't really take a break. We can talk after work since we're living in the same house. I'm on the move, so I have to leave now. Please don't text me while I'm at work. That's why I'm telling you to get your butt out of work. It's not like you're making much money anyway. And even if you quit, the business will run without a problem. And besides, the reason I don't have my grandchild is because you keep working, don't you think? You wear high-heeled shoes all year round and keep your body cool in an air-conditioned office. Infertility is caused by your lack of self-control. So you should just quit your job. I understand what you are saying, but if I quit my job, I wouldn't be able to have a decent life. If I quit my job now, I would be in trouble. Besides, it's not easy to quit a job. Well, what are you saying? You still insist that you can't live on Luke's earnings? We've had the same conversation over and over again, and yes, that's what I'm saying. It can't be true. Oh my God. I really wonder why a woman like you came to my family. A wife is supposed to stay home and support her husband, right? What? What era are you talking about? Huh? I've arrived at my client's office, so I have to go now. Hey, Nora. Are you still at work? Hey, Luke. What is it? I heard you said something terrible to my mom. What kind of terrible things? You said you don't want to deal with my mom, so you told her not to text you at work. I heard you said something bad to my mom for sticking up for me. She's your mother too, even if she's your mother-in-law. You need to take better care of her. Respect her more. What the heck? I think she's twisting my words. Huh? She makes it sound like I'm the bad guy. Huh? You know what? It can't be my mother's fault. Yes, that's enough. I've had enough of it after 20 years of endurance. Huh? What are you talking about? Nothing. I need to get tomorrow's files ready if you don't mind. I have to go now. Hey, we're not finished. Hi, Nora. Are you staying out today? Hi, Ella. Overnight stay out? Well, yes, but it's a business trip. Will you be back tomorrow? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? There's nothing wrong. You're not going to change your schedule, are you? That's hard to say since it depends on the situation on the business trip. Maybe it'll extend a day or two. Why? Nothing. Just checking. Okay. Okay, then. Hey, Luke? What's going on? Please explain. What are you mad at me for? I just got home. The house is empty except for my personal stuff. Where's the furniture? Where are the dishes? What's going on? There are divorce papers in the living room. I don't understand. It's just what you see. I'm divorcing you. I talked it over with my mom, and we decided to start living separately, so we moved out. Did you do that on purpose? You know it's our 20th wedding anniversary, right?
Yes, I did. How does it feel to be handed a divorce on your wedding anniversary? You know, it would be easier to remember if we had our wedding anniversary and the anniversary of our divorce on the same day.
You're not making any sense. So you're saying that Ella agrees with the separation to divorce process?
That's what I meant.
Okay, I get it. But you'll still have to fulfill the necessary responsibilities that come with a divorce.
Responsibilities? Oh, you mean the divorce papers? I don't know why you're in such a hurry for, but I already filled out the divorce papers. All you have to do is fill them out, send them in, and that's it. I'm fulfilling my responsibility as your husband to fill out the divorce papers. You should check it before you start blaming someone else. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Let me ask you something.
What?
What are you going to do about your living expenses from now on?
Huh?
Your mother doesn't work. You're going to have to support her with your earnings. What do you think about that?
Of course I'm thinking about it. My mom and I have my father's inheritance, so it doesn't matter if you're not here.
I see, I understand. Are you sure you want to file for divorce?
Yes, I'm sure. Just get them out as soon as possible.
I'll think about it.
Good evening, Nora. Is it about time you went home? I'll make it clear. Please divorce Luke. You are no longer of any use to me.
First, Luke, and you're next.
What's next?
Just a few minutes ago, Luke texted me and told me about divorce and moving out.
Oh, I didn't know that. Then there's only one thing I can say. For me to have a grandchild as soon as possible. I think it's best for me to have you step aside quickly and have Luke get a new wife.
What? Grandchild? A new wife?
You heard from Luke, didn't you? Rachel is pregnant with Luke's baby, and she wants to marry him before the baby is born.
I see. I'd like to ask you one thing.
What?
What are your plans for living expenses from now on?
What?
If Luke divorces me, it means you can no longer rely on my earnings. Does Rachel work?
She got pregnant, so I made her leave her work so that she can be with us.
I see. So, the three of you, in a few months, the four of you, will be living on Luke's earnings alone.
Yes, that's right.
Are you sure you can handle it?
Of course we will be fine. After all, Luke's monthly income is double as yours. We will be able to live without any problems at all.
What? He doesn't make that much money.
What are you talking about? When you showed me your paycheck before, your salary was about $3,500 a month. I heard Luke earns double, so that means he earns $7,000 a month.
That's the opposite.
Opposite?
I make twice as much as he does.
What?
Let me put it in a simple way. It is correct that my salary is $3,500 per month. Luke earns about half of that. That's about $1,750 a month.
Huh?
We have lived under the same roof and you didn't notice? Your son graduated from high school, became a hairdresser, and changed jobs after he passed his 30th birthday. There is no way he could get such a high salary with no education and a new job in a different field.
But he said he was recruited.
He was fired from the hair salon where he worked because of his bad attitude. So he asked my relatives to hire him at their company. It's a small family-owned business, so they can't pay him a high salary. So you guys were living on my salary.
Why didn't you tell me earlier?
He said he would tell you himself, so I kept out of the matter.
Huh? Wait a minute. If that's true, Why would he divorce you? It doesn't sound like he thought this through.
According to the text from Luke just now, he boldly said he'll be fine because of the inheritance left by his father.
Huh? Inheritance? There's no such thing from the beginning.
I'm sure that's true. His father was a spendthrift. Anyway, why don't you have a thorough discussion with Luke? It seems that you two overestimate and depend on each other so much that you are catastrophically lacking in the essential discussions you need to have.
Nora, listen carefully. Me and my mom talked it over last night.
What? You must have been surprised at how much you misunderstood each other.
Shut up. Stop playing games.
So, what's the deal? You got something you want to say?
I'll tell you the only way to keep you from divorcing me. Give my mother $5,000 every month.
What? You know my salary. And why should I give it to her?
Because I know you're secretly making money in the stock market.
I'm in the stock market, but I don't make that much money.
I'll give you $300 as a monthly allowance. If you agree to these terms, we won't get divorced and I'll tell you where we moved.
I see.
If you want to be a family with me in the future, you're going to have to put up with me treating you like an ATM.
I can't. I'm going to live in Paris.
Huh? Paris?
My old boss is starting up a children's clothing brand in France. I was talking to him about my divorce, and he asked me if I wanted to go there and work with him.
What?
I thought this could be the biggest opportunity of my life, so I accepted the offer.
What?
He asked me if I was okay with coming to France as single, ready to live there permanently, and I said yes. The only time I come to the US is when I go back to my hometown on some occasions.
Don't tell me you already submitted the divorce papers.
I've already submitted the divorce papers. I submitted it to the city office this morning.
No way. They said I won't get my father's inheritance, which I was counting on. How am I supposed to live with my mom?
I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm going to charge you alimony for your infidelity.
Alimony? Huh? Why?
I'm sorry. I know you thought you were hiding it from me, but I've been aware of it for a long time and have been gathering evidence. And your mother inadvertently talked about your cheating partner, Rachel, on the text yesterday.
Oh my God.
Oh, and I forgot to tell you.
What the heck? There's more to it?
Do you remember we took a fertility test before, just the two of us?
Huh? What about it?
You didn't even ask for the results because you thought I'd have some abnormality anyway. You see, I wasn't the one with the abnormality.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You have azoospermia. That's why the baby in Rachel's belly isn't yours. I'm sorry for your loss.
What? You're lying, right?
Well, I've asked my lawyer for the rest.
Hey, Nora, wait a minute.
We are strangers now. Bye.
Wait, Nora! Hey, Nora, what's going on here? Please explain. Why did we get your mail at our new address when we didn't give you our address? What do you mean by content certified?
That house is your husband's parents' house, right?
Yes, it is. It was my husband's parents' house.
The name there is your husband's brother's name. You didn't know that? He said your husband and mother-in-law are living there without permission, and he complained to me.
What?
I told him what happened, and he agreed to cooperate with me until the matter is settled.
Settled?
I'm talking about the certified mail you received. Well, I'm going to charge Luke alimony for his infidelity, and I want him to pay it in one lump sum. That's what it says.
Alimony?
He cheated on me. I have the right to demand alimony. And by the way, Rachel has already paid it.
What?
She was lured by her husband's inheritance. She said she's not pregnant with Luke's child. And she'll leave him because she can't count on his inheritance.
The baby is not Luke's? Are you saying he lied?
Not all of them are lies, but it's not his child. It seems there was someone else in the relationship other than Luke, so...
Then my grandchild?
I don't think you're going to have one.
What? Nora, you can get back together with Luke. Sort things out. That's an order.
I don't want to. I'm going to Paris.
Paris?
Luke already knows about it. Are you not exchanging enough information again?
You don't have to tell me that.
It's too much trouble to talk to you again. Ask your son.
Nora,
Goodbye. Thank you for all your help the other day. I've come to a decision, so I'll accept your offer to go to Paris.
I'm glad I could be of help. We're still a fledgling brand, so it's going to be tough until we get on track. But I'm looking forward to working with you.
Yes, I'll do my best to make a fresh start. My life has changed rapidly in a short period of time. Now I'm rather busy with the procedures for going to Paris. My former boss and current employer, Jack, is back in the US temporarily, so we are spending time together. He proposed to me that he wants me to be his business partner for now, but eventually, he wants me to support him both at work and in private. I think I'm a bit naive, but I'm happy every day. Luke was laid off from my relative's company and is working as a day laborer to pay his alimony. Ella is doing cleaning work, which she is not used to, but she seems to be into a new religion and is participating in some kind of religious activities. I don't really care what happens to those two. I'm a stranger to them. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my life in this new place. Greg, I just finished my checkup.
Oh, and?
They said the baby could be born any day now. We're finally going to meet our baby.
Oh, okay.
What's with that reaction? Aren't you happy to meet the baby?
It's because I'm a guy. It's not like it's growing in my belly. It doesn't really feel real.
I see. That's what all men say. So, in preparation for the birth, I want you to come home as soon as possible from now on. When you say you don't know when you'll be home, and I'm about to have the baby, it kind of makes me nervous.
Huh? That's impossible. I'm a man who is expected to be the CEO in the future. I've heard so from the big man himself, you know. Do you think I can go home early just because my wife is having a baby?
Just because? A woman risks her life giving birth. I wish you'd stop saying it's just childbirth.
In that case, a man's job is risking his life too, right? They work with the weight of taking care of their families. That's why you're so lazy.
Lazy? I'm on maternity leave right now, but I work too. I'll go back to work when my maternity leave is over.
What? Don't act so uppity. If you talk back to me like that, don't ask me to come home early. If you start having contractions, just go to the hospital, okay? The doctor will take care of the rest. There's no need for me to leave early.
Greg, do you really think me giving birth is that easy? You and I are going to have a precious child. What if there's some kind of abnormality?
You'll have to leave that to the doctors. I can't do anything even if I'm with you.
That's not what I'm saying. I just want you to be with me to distract me from my anxiety. Just having you with me is enough to keep me going.
Well then, you're gonna have to find a replacement for me.
Huh?
I've been entrusted with an important job. If someone exists who can do that for me, I'll go home early and stay with you. So find me a replacement.
I can't do that. There's no way I can do that. In the first place, the reason you come home late isn't because you're working all the time, is it?
Huh?
You're not coming home because you're out drinking after work. Nobody asked you to skip work and come home. Besides, the doctor told me. He told me to come to the hospital with my husband when the contractions start.
Doctors say whatever they want. They don't even know what important jobs people might have.
Greg.
Anyway, stop restricting my activities just because you're pregnant. You don't have that kind of authority, and neither do the doctors.
That's true, but...
Or what? Are you going to give me a ride to and from work every day?
I can't do that with this belly. It's too dangerous, right?
Then stay home. If you start having contractions, just call a cab.
Well... Greg, can you come home early today? Somehow, I feel my stomach is more upset than usual. I want you to come home without going out for a drink today.
That's up to me, isn't it? A man's social life depends on whether he wants to go out for a drink or not. I can't guarantee that I won't go.
Greg, I'm having my first baby and I'm anxious. I'm so scared when I'm alone and I'm shaking.
You're the one who said you wanted to have a baby, right?
What?
Because you persisted, I decided to have a baby.
Then what? Are you saying that you didn't want a child?
I didn't say that, but it was your idea. So don't rely on me too much. You have to handle things on your own.
That's...
If I do what you say, I'll lose my chance to be the CEO in the future.
No one is telling you not to work, okay? I'm saying I want you to come home right after work.
Okay, well, in that case, we'll all drink at our place.
Huh?
You'll have to make food for everyone then.
Huh? I'm about to have a baby, you know. I can't even go shopping, so I can't make you guys food. That's why I sometimes ask you to pack your own lunch.
You want me to come home early, don't you? You don't want me to go out drinking, do you? Then we'll have to drink at home. Then I can come home early too. That's a good idea even for me.
Hey, I know I keep saying this, but I'm about to give birth. I can't entertain everyone and have a drinking party here when I don't know when I'm going into labor.
How selfish are you?
Huh?
You tell me to go home early after work. If I drink at home, you say you can't entertain them. What am I supposed to do?
It's just for a little while until the baby is born. Why don't you just tell your coworkers about the situation and ask them to wait until you can go out for a drink?
Huh? You're so selfish. You don't even think about my business relationships. Are you still my wife?
So you don't care about our baby? My contractions could start while you're having a drink at the house. My water could break. You'd invite your coworkers over to your house when you don't know what's going to happen? I think people will feel weird about it.
I'm sure everyone already thinks you're weird.
What?
You!
What do you mean?
You're a wife who doesn't think about her husband's position at all.
What?
They say they feel sorry for me because I have to deal with a wife like that every day.
That's terrible. I am not desperate to have a child with you. All I want is for it to be born safe and healthy. Isn't that true for you too?
I won't know that until it's born. I don't have a child, and I'll only know how I feel then, won't I?
Yes, but you could be more supportive. You could look forward to it more. Our beloved child is about to be born, you know.
Ugh.
Greg?
You're so selfish, saying this and that. What do you want me to do? I can't give birth for you, no matter what you think, can I? And yet every day you talk about having a baby, having a baby, having a baby.
Is that what having a baby is like for a man? I just don't understand how you feel.
Okay then. Then I'll never come drinking at home again. In return, don't complain if I come home late.
I'm not complaining. I just want you, the father of my child, by my side. Greg, can I call you now?
What is it?
I just want to check something.
Why did you wait until I went to work? Is it something you have to confirm only on the phone?
Yeah, well, because of me.
Huh?
I didn't have the nerve to check with you face to face. There's a picture I want you to see.
Picture?
I'll send it to you now. Here.
What? Why did you take this picture? Where did you find this picture?
You used to go out drinking with your coworkers every day, right? Why are you with my sister?
Huh? That time, we just happened to bump into each other at the bar. Did you take this picture?
No.
Then who did?
You know my friend from high school, Celine?
Yeah, I remember her name.
Right. She was at our wedding. But there were so many people there, I guess.
What's up with this Celine girl?
She saw you at the bar. She went out of her way to call me.
Huh? She went to all that trouble for that? Does she have a thing for me? Oh wow, you should have just told me.
So, she said she was curious because you and my sister seem so close. Celine came over to our house a lot, so she knows my sister.
Oh.
She even kissed you in public. She knew it was something out of the ordinary, so she took a picture of you secretly. Here's a picture of you kissing.
What? I mean, this is what happens when you're drunk.
You kiss your wife's sister when you're drunk? Both of you knowing I'm about to give birth. Greg, tell me the truth.
If you really must know, I first met Liv at that restaurant by chance. I was like, oh wow. And we started drinking together. I was so stressed out about you that I started complaining.
Complaining about the birth?
That's right. Then, Liv listened to me seriously. She was so understanding.
Huh? What are you talking about? Liv is my sister, okay? You were complaining to my sister about me when I was pregnant and anxious?
Yeah, that's right. A man wants a woman who is understanding.
You're going to be a father soon, okay? We're going to have a baby. We both have a responsibility to raise our child together. Do you understand that?
You're so annoying.
What?
Did I ever once ask you to have a baby?
What do you mean?
I've never wanted to have a child.
What?
I don't know if you were influenced by your friends or what. I just went along with you because you kept saying kids, kids, kids.
Greg, are you serious about that? I'm really going to have a baby soon, you know?
You're the one who's showing me pictures like that, so I'm going to tell you clearly now.
Greg?
I love Liv, so let's get a divorce.
What are you talking about? Even if you didn't want a child, the child in my belly is your child, okay? Don't you think you'll love it?
I don't feel anything about it. I told you before, didn't I? It's not like my belly's getting bigger. I've never felt like I'm having a baby. There's nothing to love about it. I'd say, Liv is better to love.
She's my sister too. But you're such a horrible man. I doubt you're even a human being.
I'm sorry that you and Liv are sisters. But she is more attractive than you, so you can't blame me. I guess I married the wrong one.
That's terrible. It's really terrible.
That's why I'm moving out of the house.
What? You're not coming home?
I'm getting a divorce, so I'm not going home. I'm going back to my beloved Liv.
No.
Well then, have a healthy baby. Good luck. Willa, it's me, Greg. I'm so relieved that your number is still connected. I really want to talk to you. Can I call you? Can you reply to me?
What is it?
Oh, Willa. I'm glad you replied.
I'm just answering. I don't have anything to say to you.
Our kid. He's getting pretty big now, huh? I think he can sit up now.
If that's what you want to talk about, I'm finished with this chat. I have no interest in talking about our child with you. How can I talk to someone who abandoned me and my child right before birth? Goodbye then.
Wait a minute. I got something important to talk to you about.
Is it important to me? I don't care if it's important to you.
Don't say that. Just listen to me. I'm so sorry about that. I was wrong about everything. And for not taking care of you, my pregnant wife. And for not taking care of the baby you were carrying. And running away from home so close to the birth.
So what? It doesn't matter. It's all in the past.
No, it matters to me. I just wanted to apologize to you. I'm really sorry. Forgive me.
What? Apologizing now? It's already been 6 months since the baby was born. An apology won't change anything.
Don't say that. Forgive me.
There's no way I can forgive you. I don't think any woman would forgive a scumbag who runs off with her own sister while she's pregnant.
I'll keep apologizing because I think I was wrong.
A lot of good it does to say that now.
I lost my family because I was stupid. What a stupid thing I did.
It's not just your family you're going to lose.
Huh?
It's not that you think you did anything wrong to me. You're just apologizing because your position is in danger, right?
Huh?
I know what you're doing.
You know?
I heard your boss fired you.
What? How did you know that?
Because I know the CEO of your company.
What? The CEO?
I don't have a father. That's why he cares about me so much. He says my child is like his grandchild.
What do you mean?
Did you know that the CEO jogs in the park in the morning and evening?
I didn't know.
He said that physical strength is necessary to handle a large amount of work. He jogs every morning and evening to build up his stamina. After you left me, we happened to be sitting on a bench in the same park. And then he started talking to me.
What? The boss?
I guess I stood out because I was sitting alone in the park, crying with a huge belly that looked like I was about to give birth to a baby at any moment. At first, I felt weird and ignored him. The kind CEO said he just couldn't leave me alone. To put my mind at ease, he told me about himself.
About his life?
That's right. He lost his only daughter to illness.
Oh, did he? I didn't know that.
If she were alive, she'd be about the same age as me. He said he just couldn't leave me crying like that, so he listened to me.
I didn't know.
I felt better after he talked to me. That was the end of it then. After the baby was born, I was strolling in the park. I happened to run into the CEO again. He was so thrilled to see my child. Since then, he's been very protective of my child.
Are you still connected with him?
Of course. He asked me to contact him anytime I have a problem.
What?
Well, I never needed to ask him. He's been very considerate. He takes me out to dinner, buys toys for my baby, buys clothes for me. He's been very good to me.
The boss would never do something like that.
He said he's so happy. It's like having his daughter back with him. So we got to talking about my ex-husband who abandoned me and the baby. As we talked, it became clear that you were an employee of his company.
You're kidding, right?
We were both so surprised. I knew that he was the CEO of the company, but I had no idea it was your company. He couldn't believe you were such a dishonest and awful man. He was furious about it.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
He was originally going to let his future son-in-law take over the company. But once he lost his daughter, that wasn't a possibility. That's why you were chosen.
I was told by the CEO himself that he was looking forward to my future at the company. And then, all of a sudden, he told me I was fired, and I didn't know why.
The CEO was disappointed because the employee he was counting on was a despicable man who left his pregnant wife to elope with her sister.
Oh no. But you know, I never married Liv. After a while, she told me, "You're not what I need."
I'm sure that's true. She's always been like that.
What?
She's beautiful, she's got style, she's charming. She thinks men are at her beck and call. She's always been one to switch men around depending on her mood. And that worried Selene. That's why she kept her distance from my sister. And now...
Oh.
You said you loved my sister and then you left me.
I'm sorry about that. It's all my fault. I'm sorry.
It doesn't mean anything if you apologize now. My mother and I no longer talk to her. I don't want to be reminded of my sister because of you, so don't contact me anymore.
Wait a minute. I lost my job, the one I've had for so long. But I thought I was doing well at that company. Can't you convince the CEO to let me go back to my old job? I want to go back to my old job and live with my family of 3.
Family of 3?
Isn't it obvious? It's me, you, and the kid.
Huh? Don't talk nonsense. Why would I live with a guy who abandoned me and our baby? I feel nauseous. I will never let you see your child. If you even come one step near to my child, I will take legal action against you.
Oh, I want to be happy with my family of 3.
How dare you? You said I never wanted children. I'll never forget those words.
That's why I'm apologizing. I'm sorry for everything. I'm sincerely sorry.
That's a lie.
What?
You just want to go back to work, don't you? And you just want to take over that company if you can.
That's not true. Of course I want to go back to the company, but I also want to be happy with my family. So, you're going to have to convince the CEO first. If I'm unemployed, I won't be able to support you and the kid, will I?
I don't need you to provide for us.
But our kid is going to grow up, and they're going to need my financial help, right? That's why I need you to convince the CEO.
Well, this is exactly the problem, isn't it? You abandoned us for your own reasons, and then tried to use us for your own reasons. How selfish can you be? Scumbag.
No, I'm not. Why don't you trust me?
Huh? How can I trust the guy who abandoned me when I was about to give birth, and even ran off with my sister? Stop screwing around. Don't ever contact me again because I'll never need your help from now on.
What?
I'm going back to work as the CEO's secretary after my maternity leave.
What?
He's like a real father to me and he's very kind to me. I don't think my child and I will have any problems. My mother will help me take care of him too. There's nothing for you to worry about.
Oh no.
I hope you feel the same pain I did when I thought I lost everything and hit rock bottom.
Willa, you have to help me. One word from the CEO, and all the other companies in the same line of business gave me the cold shoulder. There are rumors that I'm an irresponsible man who left his pregnant wife to run off with her sister.
Well, it's true.
If you don't help me, I'm in danger of never getting another job. All you have to do is convince the CEO. I want you to give me a chance.
How can you ask me that? I'm truly appalled, you piece of shit. Don't ever contact me again because I won't help you.
Don't say that, Willa. We were a couple, remember?
How could I help you when you abandoned me, a pregnant woman? We were a married couple? Don't be ridiculous. I have no use for you anymore. I'm blocking your contact information.
Wait a minute. I'm in a real jam here. Throw me a bone, please. I'll get down on my knees or whatever.
Don't try to use me.
Willa! Willa!
After that, it seems that Greg tried to find a job on his own, but no company in the same industry was willing to hire him. What an arrogant and selfish scumbag he was, and he lost a lot. But it made me feel a lot better. He had brought me to the depths of despair, and he deserved it. After my maternity leave, I returned to the workforce. I am truly grateful to the CEO for giving me the chance to work as a secretary. If I hadn't met him at the park, I wouldn't be where I am today. In order to return the favor to the CEO, I would like to fulfill my duties as his secretary. And if I can replace his daughter in any way, I will be happy.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us.